Namaste people, I am Anmol Sarkar. So if you guys have seen my last video, you guys must have an idea about who I am and what I am trying to do and what this channel is all about. So without wasting any further time, let's get straight down to today's topic. If you have watched my last video, you guys must have an idea about what I was trying to say regarding the European landscape and how this distorted history of Aryan Dravidian master slave race came and colonized the Europeans, and this led rise to Nazism, which further led rise to Second World War Holocaust. So today we will talk about the African side of this, in Asian and African side of the part, and we will see how this Aryan Dravidian race theory or the master slave race theory was propagated in India as well as Africa, which led to chain of very serious events. Okay, so in this episode we will not go into deep of that, because we will just go through the overview of what happened in Africa, and from next video we will go into deep we will go into the depth of all this, who said what, and Sir William Jones did what, who worked on Sir William Jones' work. So all these things we will go into detail from the next episode. Today just we will go through the overview of this, what happened and what not. For today's video I have a very small chart to show you. The chart goes by this. This is the chart. One sec. Camera. Yes, so this is the chart. So first we will see what happened. We will first understand through chart what happened in India as well as Africa. Okay. So as I have said in the third video of mine, that how Mosaic and ideology or and Hamitic mythology of the Bible were used to colonize Africa and justify slave tradery for that, slave traders. Okay, so in the context of India we will see that Indian mythology first, this Mosaic ethnology, that means they have a very famous ethnology in the Bible, or the myth, you can see the mythology, where Noah's sons were cursed for eternal slavery or perpetual slavery forever, and that ideology and that mythology was used to justify slave tradery. Now they are seeing through the lens of that Noah's. They are saying that the Indians or the Asians and Africans are descendants of Noah, and they were cursed to perpetual slavery as they have mocked the very, what we say, very God form of God. So that is why we will go that into detail. So first we will see that how Mosaic ethnology was used to people the world through the Noah's descendants, means Noah's descendants were cursed to the eternity for perpetual slavery, and then it was said that descendants of Ham as natural slaves. Then linguistic origins explained by Tower of Babel. We will all go into this in detail from next episode. We will just go through an overview in this. In application of India, they have said that the Indian mythology and society and laws were interpreted by this Mosaic ethnology. Then the Tower of Babel explains the linguistic diversity. Okay, Indians were made, now as I have said in the last video, that Indians were made to come, means Aryans have come to India to colonize India, and this was the ideology, or this was the mythology which was used to justify it. They have said that since Noah's sons descendants were cursed for eternity, and they did not have any civilizations, the Aryans from outside came to civilize India. They propagated that India's mythology is a corruption of Bible. Okay, now after that, Indians are Hamitic, hence corrupt polytheists. As I have said in the last video that last video where Gobinov said that Indians did not have the maturity to continue their monotheism. Thus they were broken into polytheism, which was not wrong. That is a complete myth. So this was in context of India. Now in context of Africa, Africans were interpreted as descendants of Ham. Okay, being Hamites, Africans are inferior to Europeans, as you know, the Aryan race. The skin color is the punishment for Ham's sins. Okay, and due to Ham's sins, they deserve slavery. So this is half of the part, and the second is what that led to is African communities distorted. That led to distortion of African communities, and colonialism and slavery was justified due to this. Okay, and in Indian context, we'll see that Indian was distorted as races. Brahman means the Varna system was given the form of caste system, a new form of caste system, and the British colonialism was justified. An institutional mechanism to perpetuate mosaic ethnology came into picture. Okay, so now we will go on in a very short description of all this. Okay, in mosaic ethnology, the European scholars explained that Asian and Asian societies through biblical myths and Noah's deluge. As I said, the curse of Ham and the Tower of Babel means the Ham was cursed and their descendants was cursed to perpetual slavery. Now in Africa witnessed armed expedition as well as slave raids from Europe, transferring large numbers of captured Africans to distant lands. The institution of slavery became a major constituent in Europe and American economy. The Bible's Hamitic myth, in which the descendants of Ham were cursed by Noah into perpetual slavery, was used by Europeans as the established truth of improper color of blacks and to justify slavery, as I have said. Thus, now in the 1700s, I have said in the second video, Sir William Jones tried. What he did was he tried to establish link between the Sanskrit language and the European languages through this biblical story and Tower of Babel, which claimed that Sanskrit has the Indo-European roots and India did not have Sanskrit. And as I said that all the Indian traditions were a corruption of Christian truths, which is not wrong. Actually, Christianity is a corrupted truth of the Indian version. So let's not get into all this now. We will go into that in the next episode. And after that, there were institutional mechanisms which were formed, which still exist in India in the name of minority. Some in the name of minority institutions. Some have perished and some still exist, and they still continue to propagate this kind of theories. So that was it, guys, for today. Please enjoy this video and have a nice day, and please wait till my next episode. In next episode, I will tell you how this biblical theory of race and myth of Ham was further propagated by this Indologist, and who said what in that picture. So thank you for the time, guys. Have a nice day.